Every time I pull a squeegee across the screen, there is a chance I waste an ink, ruin a t-shirt, or create something I've never seen before. For me, that's the payoff. Because growth doesn't live in the safe zone. It lives in experimentation. I'm taking that risk today, and I want you to take it with me. By the end of this video, you will see why taking creative risk matters. I might discover the new best idea, because every innovation starts with experimentation. So let's experiment, let's take risk, and let's get it done. Come on, let's do it. All right. As you know, when it comes to screen printing, when it comes to me talking about doing demo and screen printing, there are a few tools that you need to start with at the workstation. First, we need a screen. Today I got a small screen that I use when I'm doing demo at schools, at events, corporate events, whatever. This is one of the screens that I use. I had this screen for a very long time. So I pulled this out. We're going to use it today. As usual, we need some squeegees. So I got like 4 different sizes of squeegees here. I think I'm going to put this big one on the side. We might use either one of these 3 squeegees that I have here. So they're here. We have options. Beautiful. The beauty of doing this is that we have options. Spatula. We're going to use it to scoop our medium paint, whatever we do. But today we are actually using, again, a natural dye. I have this yellowish natural dye. Just so you know, natural dye, this one particularly comes from West Africa, Ghana, and it's made out of tree barks and herbs and stuff like that. So this is sustainable, it's natural, it's organic. And of course, water. You always got to have some water sitting on the side. We have a spray bottle. Got some spray bottles here. We got to get it ready. Then, of course, we need a board for separations. We need a board. And then, last but not least, we do need our t-shirt, a blank t-shirt. It could be any color. I'm just using white, but it can be any color. So now, let's get to it. Let's get started. Let's do this. We're taking some risk. We're going to experiment. We're going to see what we're going to get. We want to get something that we've never seen before, we've never gotten before. It might be a whole total chaos. It might be an accident. It might be a mess. It might not work, but that's what I love. I love the ideation. I love the result. I love the surprises. I love the outcome. So let's go. Let's put the shirt on our board. By the way, this is a Handmade Art Studio and homemade screen printing. This is not your standard, your industrial setup. This is the type of stuff that you create in your home, in your living space, living places, that you can create stuff and just go out there and just go sell, make money. You're an artist. This is about being resourceful, being a resourceful artist. When someone calls you an artist, they're calling you a resourceful person. You can just make anything out of anything from around you. So that's what we're doing. I turned the living room into an art studio. This is a living room that I say, F all that fancy stuff. I turned it into a living room, into an art studio. Just so you know, Pepsi has been here to shot a commercial with me. You can go to my Instagram and you will see my Pepsi commercial that Pepsi came to the studio, shot it. I did a collaboration with Uber, Facebook, MasterCard, you name them, right? All because I set up a homemade art studio, and I just doing some work, experimenting, taking risks, doing stuff, and stuff that happened by accident, and I end up discovering something that's not maybe to my liking. People see it and they go crazy, and that's how I get all these stuff come around. So as an artist, you just have to create. Just don't be afraid. Just go ahead, create, make the mess. Don't worry about it. So I'm not worrying what the outcome is going to be. We're just going to create. And I want you to see it, and I want you to build that confidence to create a homemade art studio and then start taking some risk. Who cares? So we're going to stretch our t-shirt out. if you've seen the last couple of videos, you've seen that I always do this. Stretch it out and put some thumb tabs here. The same thing here, stretch the t-shirt out. I always have a bunch of thumb tabs here. And then pin it down. So now the t-shirt is pinned down. It's ready to go. Here's the screen. Here's our screen. It's very small size, normal size, not heavy. So if you're getting started, you don't have to get a big screen. Just get your normal size screen. And once you start to get better, you can get a bigger screen as you go. Start very cheap. Start cheap. Again, you always have to measure where to place the artwork or the graphic. For me, it's 3 fingers down. From 3 fingers from the lip of the t-shirt rib, or 3 inches from the rib, like below the lip, right there, where that seam is. That seam. So 3 fingers below that. The image can sit anywhere below that. After that, but this is experimentation. It doesn't matter. It could sit on top. It could sit anywhere you want it. Who cares? It's about being creative. But just based on what I said, I think I got that 3 inches down, 3 fingers down, and we got it. So this is going to be, of course, a water base because we're using natural dyes. On an average studio, you don't get people screen printing with natural dyes, but I'm using natural dye. I really don't care. I'm using natural dyes. I'm using it. You don't understand the type of stuff that I use for screen printing. So we're going to spray our screen to get it wet, to get it moist, because water is very essential in our work. Water here is the vehicle. Water carries our medium or our colors to wherever we want it to go. So that's our vehicle here when it comes to creating screen printing in this experimentational style. So I have this. It's a powdered dye, natural dye. So here you are. This is the yellow. This is the yellow one. Okay. See, I also have a different yellow powdered one here as well. This is also a yellowish. We're gonna also give it a little, just for that hint. We want to get some kind of an accent, yellow and a yellow. So it's kind of going to be like a yellow on yellow type thing. And then we're going to spray it. So you spray it down, it gets a little pasty on the screen. Now that it's sort of pasty, we know that we are ready to go. So, because that's what these fabric paints are. These fabric paints are pre-mixed already and they're pasty. And they package them, put them in a can and sell it to you. These here comes in a powdered form. They comes in a powdered form. So if you want, you can make them pasty too and put them in a can or whatever, but we just making it happen right here on the screen as we go. Now that we have our powdered wet and it's kind of pasty, it's ready to go. What I'm gonna do, I have a squeegee right here. I'm also gonna wet it up. Like I said, water is vehicle. It just makes it easy, it makes it flexible, it makes all the transitions, and we're able to navigate within the screen. It makes it so easy. So we're gonna go. It might be messy because too much water, but who cares? Like I said, it might be a little messy because too much water, but you get the idea. We spray this a little bit. The idea is to get that image on the shirt. And that's what we did. That's what we did. We were able to get that on there. Now, is it supposed to be 100%? No. I got a little bleed here. It's like a dripping, a little bleeding. I got a little, to me, this is amazing. If I want to go extra, if I want to go on board, extra on board, I can go like this. Get a little brush and do a little something there. Get a brush. And now watch. See, I just added a little extra to it. I'm actually gonna wear this tomorrow and step out and watch someone gonna be like, yo, that's nice, I like that. And there's no one out there who's supposed to be your judge. You're supposed to make it and say, I like this, I'm gonna wear it, I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna put it out there. And that's about it. Because it's about the story that comes with it. It's about what's your story as an artist? What's the story behind your creative art? Once that story cut through the noise, nothing else matters on what you make. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Yes, I oversprayed the water on it, but look at what I'm getting. I'm getting super, super rich, super dark here, and I'm getting light here, and I'm getting all these textures, and I'm getting all this, like the two yellowish that's bleeding through each other. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. If this was actually printed on paper, I can just take that paper to like a FedEx or Kinko's, and they have a bigger a scanner there, and scan it like a rich, get that rich scan, and clip it and put it into my archive, and that can always be printed on a t-shirt and sell it. That can be sold for life. So one of the things you can do, if you start to play with screen printing and you start to get effects, you start to get images that's beautiful that you like, try to print that on the paper and go get a scan and save it to a hard drive or save it to your flash drive or whatever on your computer. And anytime, any day, that can be reproduced or reprinted on a t-shirt or any image. And that's your IP, that's your stuff, that's your image, that's your work, that's your art, that you can sell it. You can resell that over and over and over. So I like this. I'm rocking with this 100%. You will be surprised things that you make and you have this doubt, like, I don't know, I'm not sure what they're gonna say. And you go out there and they just like, yo, give me that, I want that, give me that. That's how it be. But you gotta make it and you gotta go test it with the people. Bring it outside to the people, let the people judge, not you. Don't be too hard, don't be too harsh, and don't be too hard on yourself, right? Don't stop trying to overjudge yourself. Put it out. It's just like music sometimes, like artists, they create music, they just put it out there. The music that they like the most, don't be the one that go. You be the one that was like, yeah, I was drunk and I was just having fun in the booth and I just spit it out. And then that's what people like. And that's how it be with art. The stuff that you made is like, oh, my hand, my hand was shaking, I couldn't get it right. And the squeegee wasn't there, the water was too much or this, whatever. That be the ones that people seem to like. So me, I'm not married to nothing. I just create and put it out there and let the world decide. So now that it's drying, now look, now that it starts to dry, look what we're coming out. So this is experimentational, risk-taking, experimentational screen printing. We don't want to be pro. Even if it's right there, we can do it. We still want to experiment. We want to take some risk. We want to see the uniqueness of trying something new, the uniqueness of trying new mediums, new images, playing with colors, playing with with images, playing with screen print. This is what we get when we experiment and when we take some risk. This is beautiful. I love it. I actually, not bullshitting, I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. I'm actually gonna wear this tomorrow. I'm gonna hang it up. It's gonna dry, and tomorrow this is what I'm gonna wear to go out. I actually got to go to Home Depot tomorrow to go buy some stuff, so I'm going to wear this on my way to Home Depot. All right, on to the next one. All right, now look what we got. We got this yellowish, this yellow t-shirt that I got. And all the, like, this is like a what? This is $2. I bought this $2. I went down the block. There's a store there. They got them for cheap. And I get a bunch of them. And just for these type of demos and classes. And when I see stuff like this, I buy it because sometimes when I get invited to go do a demo and to go do some kind of artwork somewhere, and I bring it and I have the kids or people who want to get involved. I always want people to get involved when I'm doing stuff. So this is one of them. I buy these stuff for that reason and that reason only. So let's go. Let's do it. By now, some of you guys should know how to do this. You understand that once you use your eyes to gauge it, make sure that the space between here, left and right, is almost even and it's balanced. And then you tuck the sleeve behind the board. You put it down, and now you just got to like stretch it, and then tuck it. Once you stretch it, you tuck it, and then you pin it down. Just pin down. Same way, pin down. Now, we got it. It's stretched out. It's ready to go. Again, let's get our screen back. Okay. All right. So I think it's position. All right. So what I'm going to do, it's a little too much water, but I like the outcome that came out. I like it. I like the trade-off. So just a little light moisture. And this time, I'm going to go with different color dye. This time is this here. This is red. This is a red. It's like a dark red-ish dye. Natural dye, organic, sustainable. So that's what we're doing. If anybody tell you you cannot do it, tell them stop playing with you. Anything can be done. Anything can be done. Even though I keep saying that I don't use watercolor, I don't use acrylic for screen printing and oil painting. I would do it if only I'm going to use the screen maybe like once or twice, and then that's it. Because once it gets clocked in and it's dried up, then you have to change the screen. It's hard to reclaim the screen back once they clocked it. That's the only reason. But you could do anything. Who cares? You could do anything. No one is out here policing us. We artists, we creatives. We take risk. We experiment. All right, so let's apply some water. All right, not doing too much like the last time. And let's go. So as you see it, that's all. It's powdered natural dye on the screen. A little water spray on it to give it a little moisture. And now we're going to screen it on to the t-shirt. Put your hand down. We did it. Now I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you something. See why I got these borderlines here? See why I got these borderlines? It's because usually on the screen, when you on the back of it, you should use a tape to tape, because this is still open. So I should have taped it. When you tape it, it doesn't bleed through. So if I have to show you, this is what I meant. I taped it, but it's not all the way. So the tape should be able to come all the way here. The tape should have gone here to close these spaces here. Otherwise, it will bleed through the t-shirt. But I like the borderline. Now, I can look at the borderline and decide to do something like this. To say, all right, let's take that borderline and turn it into something. And watch me turn this borderline into something fun. Into ideation frame. You don't understand the half. You don't know the half of it. Shit. When it comes to this ideation shit, I eat, sleep, shit. When it comes to this ideation stuff, you can't tell me none. This is what we do. We're artists, we creatives. We create. It's what we do for a living. We always make it work. We are artists. We are resourceful. So look what I turned that borderline into. See? Look at that. Now, this is beautiful. This is dope. This is amazing. This is cool. This came out of nowhere. This just happened. This was not planned. I didn't know what was going to come out. And this is what I was able to turn it into. This is what you can do. This is what he can do, she can do, we can do. All of y'all can do. Anybody can do this. Get a screen. Go get some mediums. Go get, what is it, fabric paint or dye, natural dye, tie dye, whatever, anything. And just put it down, grab your squeegee, and just squeeze it across the screen and see what's going to come out. See how we got some textures here? We got some, it's like a halfway done, it's not halfway. That's what I love, the effect. We have so many effects that's going on here. We got some textures, we got some ideations. I just love it. This is dope. So this is what I encourage. This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. I'm happy how it came out. I'm not trying to create a perfect image. I am not setting out to create the most perfect image. I don't want it to be 100%. I want it to be imperfect. I want it to be imperfect. Now look at that. See? Look at this. This is ready to go. This is ready to go. You can make stuff like this and go out there and go sell it. The beauty of doing stuff like this is that when people find out that you are the person behind it, you did this, yes, you did this, yes, let me get that. I'm going to support you. That's how people support artists, because that's the story. People don't buy. There are so many t-shirts with prints on them at Macy's. About 30 minutes from here, you get to Macy's, the largest Macy's probably in the world, right? I think the one in New York is the largest one. Yeah, it's about 30 minutes away from here. You could get there. And guess what? There will be a bunch of different big brands, corporate brands, with a bunch of t-shirts and prints on it. But you're not going to find one of one unique, artistic, artist touch. You're not going to find a experimentational, risk-taking artist piece, masterpieces. You're not going to find that. So the only way we can make our money is to create stuff like this and bring it to people who love to hear what artists got to say, because we have things to say. And this is how we express ourselves. This is how we say what we want to say. And look at this. This is amazing. This is dope. This is dope. So, as I was saying, this is the type of stuff you got to be doing. I'm going to do some more. We're going to take more risk. We're going to experiment some more. But as an artist, don't just get stuck doing your canvases. I got canvases. I'm loaded with a bunch of canvas work that I have to do right now. But when it's time to paint canvas, we paint canvas. When it's time to do some watercolor, we're going to do watercolors. When it's time to screen print, we're going to screen print. When it's time to do paper cutting and do some collages, we're going to do that too. When it's time to do tie-dye, we're going to tie-dye. Like, you name it. You name it. And we're going to sit down, we're going to get it, and we're going to have some conversation. We're going to sip some coffee, and we're going to talk art, and we're going to create art, and we're going to make it happen. That's what we do. That's how we're supposed to be doing. Be resourceful. Be resourceful. Be able to find a way to eat off your art. Find a way to eat off your art. Unless you're doing it for just hobby. If you're doing it for just hobby, it is one of the most beautiful things you can do to just watch the time pass. But other than that, this is dope. This is amazing. So I hope you like what we did today. We're gonna keep doing more. We're gonna keep doing more. I hope you like it. I hope you find some value. I hope you're gonna try it. I hope you're going to try it. Do not be afraid of what they call mistake. There's no such thing as mistake. There's no such thing as you messed up, as you just saw it. Every drip, every bleed is part of the process. Every drip, every overspill, overbleed, sprinkle, any of that is part of the process, is part of the beauty. That's what I call the ideation, the imperfect ideation. And so that's what I look for. That's what I look into. If someone want to buy something from me, whether it's a t-shirt, hoodie, jacket, or anything, apron, and they talk about, oh, I don't like, and I say that's the ideation. That's part of it. That's what I love to see. So if you want that, if you get it, then get it because of that. Don't get it because you want it to be perfect. Perfect lives downtown. Up here, we want the imperfection. That's what we want. We want the experimentation. We want the ideation. We want the risk-taking outcomes. That's what we want. So I hope you found some value in this. Please don't forget to comment, to like, to share, and spread the word. Let your friends and people that are into creativity know that we exist and they should check us out. Just come to the channel. I'm going to keep doing some more demos. Also, the best way to support me is to click the link below, go to my website. If you see anything that you want to support me from there, you could support me. Other than that, thank you for watching this video anyway, and hopefully you learned something that you can apply it. And then I see you on the next video. Salute you. Peace. One.